Here is why and how you should be tracking your life. There are three main reasons, and the first one applies to almost everything. What gets measured gets managed. By keeping track of yourself on a spreadsheet or any other way, you can hold yourself accountable for the habits you want to develop. If you want to meditate every day, read every day, work out every single day, you can change it by forcing you to pay attention to it. There are books and apps on the topic, but ultimately you should just set up a spreadsheet, and it's super simple to do. For example, you can align the days of the week along the top of the spreadsheet. You can align the habits you want to maintain along the left column. And for the daily tracking, you can just place a Y or an N in the cells to note if you've accomplished the activity. You can then use the bottom row to measure your mood or whatever other metric you want. And doing this enables the second reason, which is you can find more accurate correlations between your mood and your habits. You can keep track of key metrics, whether it be your self-assessed mood or your focus or something more quantitative like your heart rate or your fasted glucose. You can actually see what affects these markers, what affects your mood. And you don't need to rely on the poor and biased remembering self to determine what made you happy. There's a big difference between your remembered self and your experienced self. And you can also use this method as a means to test specific foods and see which cause bloating, fatigue, inflammation, and whatever else you want to measure. And number three, and this is perhaps my favorite part about doing this, you can see what choices, what supplements, what activities you did on any given day of your life. And while you're able to replicate the important things you did that day, it's more so just a personal, quantified diary. It's just really cool. If you're trying to develop yourself in any new way, it's a really smart idea to keep track. If you want an empty spreadsheet of the one that I use personally, I've linked to it right here, and feel free to make your own or say how you document or track your life in the comments below. The next animations will probably be about intermittent fasting, meditation, body language, and a whole ton more, so feel free to subscribe and I will see you there.